Hey, if we haven't met, my name is Matt Minton, and I'm pretty sure we're going to become pretty good friends in our future. So in this video, I wanted to just cover different types of cameras you can use for video editing, or actually what the best types of cameras are to save a dime and still get great quality. And it's very easy to do. A lot of people think you have to have the big cameras versus using just the small cameras for video marketing. So let's jump in. There's so many cameras out right now. There's DSLRs, prosumer camcorders, regular consumer camcorders, and then there's your little point and shoots. So I want to show you what I shoot with in my personal studio. Right now we are in my office, and I'm going to show you what I shoot with in my studio, so follow me. Now this is going to look pretty familiar because it is my house. But like I said, this is very easy stuff. You don't need a whole studio to film great video. In fact, you don't even need a lot of the stuff I'm going to show you, which is why I'm showing it to you, to film great video for your business. That's what we're here for. That's why you hire video production companies. You don't need to buy any of the stuff yourself. So what I have here is, this is a camcorder that I actually film with. It's a Canon XH-A1 HDV camcorder. It films in 1080i. It's a great camera. We got it on a tripod. We got my couch right here, some guitars, some equipment. This is also my music studio, so pardon the mess. We got 3 lights, which are the right, the hair light, and the left, which is spot and fill, and then our 2 backlights, which light our backdrop. Now, for right now, this backdrop is just a curtain. It's usually a green screen or white screen, but I actually have that at another studio right now, so I won't actually have that here. Now, what might astonish you is that this video is actually not being filmed on my big camera, because that's actually stationary looking at these 2 seats. It's actually filmed on a little Sony CyberShot point and shoot. It's about this big. The video looks fine, you don't need anything big. You don't need this huge camera, which like a $4,000 camera, you don't need that. All you need is a $200 camera, and it'll take great video. Now, I'm going to show you in my future videos different ways to film to be better for your audience to see. Because you don't want to be like this, like me right now. I'm just walking around doing nothing. I mean, that's good for some videos, and I'll explain when those types of videos are good. But there's also videos that are good when, you're sitting down interviewing someone with perfect light like this, If I had 2 people and I was interviewing someone in one chair and the other chair was the person I was interviewing, it might look better than you walking around with that person talking. It all depends on the video. But I just wanted to quickly share that, you don't need these expensive cameras. You don't need anything crazy to film good video. In fact, I'm going to give you some resources that you can use, for video cameras that you can get that are really good. Actually, there's been a lot of comparisons between prosumer camcorders like the one I have that cost me $4,000 versus little point and shoots like a Flip or a Kodak ZI-8 that do video just as good. Of course, there's limitations to them, but you're shooting internet video. You don't need all the features that a prosumer camera would have. So yeah, again, you can get a Kodak ZI-8 is a great camera. I think it goes for maybe $200. There's also the Flip HD camera, films in 720p HD, whereas the ZI-8 films in 1080p. And they're both great cameras. They're cheap. You could take them anywhere. I definitely recommend getting a tripod, and that way you can put the camera up on something and let it sit here, not just have it floating on my hand like it is right now. Still video is a lot better than the moving video. And the first thing to get started in video marketing is to get a camera, and you don't have to start out big. I mean, you could just get a point and shoot, use your point and shoot that you have at home already, that takes, regular pictures. It'll have a video setting. Just use that. You can even use the webcam on, say, your laptop, like my MacBook Pro has a little webcam right at the top right there that you can use for video, and it takes pretty good video. I mean, your viewers will know that it's a webcam, but you know, they don't care. They just want the content. They don't really care how it looks. But, you know, there's a time and place for everything. You know, you'll want good looking video for launches that looks like you actually produced it, looks well done. You know, you don't want to be running around with video, with a little tiny video camera filming launch videos for a $3,000 product. No one will buy it because it won't look legitimate. What you'll want to do is hire a video production company at that point, or you know, hire a video guy into your company who actually does video for you on a full-time basis. I'm gonna flip around the camera and actually use my big camera and show you the little camera I've been filming this whole thing with, and you'll see that, you know, it's pretty good video for, you know, hardly any cost. This camera probably cost me $500 back when it came out, just because it's tiny, as you'll see when I show you. I bought it for pictures, I didn't buy it for video, so it's kind of cool that it does video as well, and it does video pretty well. Alright, so this is a camera I was actually using to film everything before, and I'm actually using my big camera right now. So it is just a Sony CyberShot, and I mean, as you can tell, it is tiny. I mean, I'm zoomed all the way into this thing. Let me zoom all the way out. Look at that. That is on the huge chair that you saw earlier. I mean, this thing's so tiny and does so much. There, that's how thick it is, and it films that great a video. I mean, this thing's so much better than carrying around a 5-pound camera everywhere with you. So let's go back to the other camera. Now, just to get you kind of started quickly, you know, you could buy a cool little camera for $200 or so. You could buy a little tripod. You don't need a big tripod like the one I have, but tripods are pretty cheap. You know, $20 can get you a decent one. But if you want to go for the pro tripods like what I have, you know, the heads alone, which is this little top part right here, that part alone is probably about $200, just because it's a fluid head and it moves fluently and it's not jerky at all. But the cheaper ones are fine because you're just filming yourself. You know, I'll do some reviews on some of those for you guys. You can check those out later on. And you know, I really just want to help you out and get your business to the next level with video, because I really don't think you need to hire these huge companies or buy, you know, all this gear just to film videos at your house showcasing your company, your product, your business, you know, inside of your business, your employees. You know, you don't need to spend a lot of money just to get a quick video out to your consumers about a new product that you're going to be releasing, or just a quick video about you coming out to Seattle to do an interview. Or, you know, you could just pick up a little camera, get some light, and, you know, make a great video. Now, I will quickly add, you know, light is very important. As you can see with my professional setup, I have 5 lights on, you know, in my scene. 2 of them are lighting my backdrop and 3 of them are lighting up my talent. But you want good light. Now, as you can tell in here, there's good light going all around. The cameras love light. You know, this is capturing it very well. In my office where I've been has been very low light, because you know, I don't like working in really bright situations. I like the low light for editing and such. But as you can tell, there is a difference, because my camera was having a hard time focusing out there. Now it's probably having a very easy time. I guess if I look back like this, you can actually see light in the camera. Yeah, you wanna find a good light source. You know, you can buy a light kit. They're pretty cheap. This one goes for maybe $500-600. You could build one. You can buy lights. But really, you don't need any of that. You know, you don't need this light kit that I have. You don't need all these lights. All you need is the sunlight. You know, you could go outside, it's a beautiful day. Go outside, film some video, and you'll capture some amazing video. You'll capture nature. Your customers will love that. Or you can go inside of your office where there's a ton of lights, you know, and film there, or film in your car. You know, well, that maybe in your car might be unsafe, but you know, if you're having someone film you while you're driving, that is fine. But always remember to have light, because when you're filming in low light, it just looks like crap. Like, let me show you, if I were to film in my office with really low light, how bad it'll look. Okay, so now I'm in my office. It is very dark. I have no light from my monitors, and it just looks terrible. You know, this is actually a pretty decent camera for filming video, and it's not capturing it well. And if you have, you know, a camera that's not as good, then you're gonna be in a crappy situation because your videos aren't gonna look good. So my suggestion is you turn on some lights, you get outside, film some good video, and always be in a high light situation because cameras love light. So now, as you can tell, we are outside, and it's beautiful out here in sunny Southern California. The light's very good outside. You got the sun. This is the best place to shoot, actually. So if you can shoot outside, I would say do it. If you need to shoot inside, that's fine. Do that as well. Just make sure you have a lot of light. So I'm hoping you enjoyed this little how-to video, and I showed you which cameras you should use. I showed you that you actually don't really need the big cameras to keep up with the big boys. They do a lot more than you'll ever use them for, and if you go to school and learn how to use them, hey, more power to you. But you don't need them for video marketing, for internet marketing. All you need is a little camera, a little time, a little trial and error, and you gotta kind of suck it up, because you will probably feel pretty stupid on camera the first few times, but it's all natural. Just get through it, keep doing it, it'll get easier as you go. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, go to my website, MatthewMinton.com. You can like me on Facebook, and check me out on YouTube. Alright, catch you later.